Not for spelling. My uncle, your host, Red Green.
Thank you very much. You know, a bunch of us last night were going through the large vehicles with oversized engines trader. And you know something? We decided that we need to broaden our interests a little bit.
Oh, excellent. I was thinking of starting a Possum Lodge chess club.
Oh, you go right ahead, Harold. So the bunch of us are going to make an investment. We're going to get ourselves a submarine.
Submarine?
Yeah.
And you're going to get yourself a submarine.
Yes, we are, Harold. We've already ordered the concrete for the submarine pen. We're going to charge people money to take them on submarine rides, maybe find buried treasure, and generally get stinking rich.
Well, you're halfway there. All you need now is the rich part.
Jam-packed show for you today. I'm going to build a hovercraft. Ranger Gourd is going to cry out for land whales, whatever that is. Garth Harville's going to show you how to control the skunk in your life. And Harold's going to get under the covers. Well, we're all getting pretty excited about this submarine thing. We've ordered lots of lumber and a huge ton of concrete to make the submarine pen. We're putting money back into the community here.
That's providing you pay your bills.
Well, we will when we start making money. We're going to charge people, you know, to go for rides like they do at Disney World. Take them down to an undersea world. We'll have scenes of sunken ships and mermaids and sharks and former members of the Teamsters Union.
You know, Uncle Red, I don't think you guys got to spend any money. Most of your boats are already submarines.
No. I'm keeping the budget in mind, Harold. If we can't afford a sub from the Russian Navy, we'll get a steel corn bin from Iowa.
You guys scare me when you start buying stuff. Remember that time you bought that rocket-powered RV out of that magazine? Remember that? Remember what happened when you started it up?
So what? It was Firecracker Day anyway. Nobody heard any complaints.
We were all deaf for a week.
Hey, that saved my marriage. Oh, boy. Now, later on in the show, Harold and Bill have a little project going. They wanted me to help them out with it. And they had some lumber there, and Harold's going to sit... No, Harold, watch out. Oh, boy. So, I guess I wasn't paying attention, didn't notice the board, and then they didn't notice that the board was missing. Oh, well.
Okay, now this is the big one. For a free hairstyle and mousse from Ed's Taxidermy. That isn't right, is it? I can't... Oh. No, it's for a free any style hair or mousse from Ed's Taxidermy. That's completely different. Uncle Red, you have 30 seconds to get Mr. Franklin to say this word. 30 seconds and go.
All right, household appliance.
Widescreen TV with a built-in VCR.
No, for cleaning.
For cleaning.
Yeah, for cleaning.
Cleaning.
Yeah, cleaning.
No.
For cleaning, Doug.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
It's for cleaning.
Yeah.
Give me another clue.
For cleaning the floor.
Old underwear.
A woman uses this to clean the house.
Air freshener.
No, this thing sucks stuff up off the floor.
Oh, a dog.
No, this sucks everything up. Dirt, lint, dust, everything.
A baby?
You're almost out of time, Uncle Red.
Your monster truck sucks money out of your wallet like
A vacuum.
There we go. Oh, lately the health-conscious fanatics have tried to stop us from eating anything fried. French fries and onion rings and bacon and more bacon.
Lots of bacon.
A lot of bacon in there. They tell us the grease will get our heart aching. But I do believe they've got it all wrong. Without any lubricant, nothing runs very long. If you work on an engine, you'll soon understand that the whole thing seizes up if you got no oil in your pan. Oh, he slipped. Ranger Guard! Ranger Guard!
Hi, Red.
Gee.
I'm listening to the sounds of nature. You hear that?
Yeah?
That's a land whale.
A land whale?
That's right. And that's the eerie song of the beautiful land whale.
Sounds like a cicada, Gourd.
Right, cicada.
Yeah.
Cicada.
Yeah.
I've been up here so long, I forgot what the real word was. Cicada.
Yeah,
Cicada.
that's it.
Oh, listen. You know that voice? That's Larry the land whale, or your fancy word, cicada. He said, hey, is anyone there?
Beginning to wonder the same thing myself, Gourd, actually.
Oh, listen. That's Gerta. She says yes. And does anyone know if Ashley has left Brett yet?
Ashley has left Brett? What is that, Gourd?
Oh, wait. They're not particularly bright animals. They watch a lot of soaps.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me. I have to tell them something.
What happened there, Gourd?
Well, I told them it was 12:30.
Why did that make them all shut up like that?
Well, The Young and the Restless starts at 12:30.
Oh.
You know, I have to tell them that every day. I have to remind them every single day. You know, they're a little...
Yeah.
I wonder what makes them go like that.
Living up here, I would say, Gourd.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You know, I guess the first consideration for this submarine ride we're building, of course, it had to be fun. And then comes popularity, and next comes cost. But eventually, we'll get around to safety. So I thought I'd take this week's Handyman Corner, show you how you can build your very own rescue boat. See, the problem with the boats up here at the lodge, though, is that they're always sinking or running out of power or exploding. So we either have to start taking better care of our boats or build a hovercraft. And I bet you can guess which way I'm leaning. So this old unit here is going to become the basis of my hovercraft. Now, if you get yourself one of them store-bought hovercrafts, they come with a rubber skirt around the outside to keep the air from just blowing away. If you have your own rubber skirt, well, that's your business. I'm not one to judge. For me, I'm going to have to just use whatever I can find that's rubber and big. Harold? All right, I got my rubber stuff duct taped to the gunnels all the way around there. Now, I suppose some of those items are not technically rubber, but then I'm not technically a boat builder, so that's kind of a fit. Now, all you have to do is get your captain's chair mounted on there and some source of a compressed gas, and you can start hovering. I'll tell you, people are going to sit up and take notice when you come down the lake in this unit, especially if you get a little bit sideways going into the rapids. All right, now all I have to do is pull the trigger on the fire extinguisher here, and the CO2 gas goes down through here, through the hole in the hull, goes down underneath, builds up pressure for a few seconds, and will lift me up off the ground, and away we go. Then I just control the steering by leaning one way or the other, letting the gas vent this way or that way. You've all seen that done before. All right, let's give her a try. Okay, it seems like we got a few too many holes in the hull here, so what I'm going to have to do is patch them up with duct tape, but I don't think the 2-inch stuff's going to be wide enough. I got a better idea. All right, I've turned my wooden boat into an aluminum hull here, and I got all my rescue equipment on board, got my flashlight, and I got my walkie-talkie safety rescue unit and my life-saving ring. I'm all set to go. So remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Time to cast off. It's a rescue boat, help! Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Stay tuned. I want to talk to you about something that concerns folks our age. Oh, yeah, memory loss. We all been there, frowning in the middle of a parking lot, trying to remember where we parked the car. Or which car did we bring? Was it the sedan or the wagon? Do we still have the sedan? Didn't we sell it last year and buy a van? You know, a lot of us are worried about losing our memory because we think we remember having one. The truth is, we never did remember stuff real well. Eh? You remember yourself being funny or smart or good looking? Not only have you lost your memory, you've picked up somebody else's. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's better to remember things as being better than what really happened. See, nature does that on purpose. Otherwise, nobody'd have more than one kid. Or get remarried or keep cheering for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, if you've forgotten you're forgetful, well, forget it. But if you got to remember one thing, remember this. I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. Oh, cheer up, Harold. I didn't know a submarine was going to be that expensive. Not even a Russian one.
Way out of our price range.
Yeah, so financial constraints have forced me, unfortunately, to cancel the entire submarine project. Now, Junior's wife had already made a fake shark, but she's going to turn that into a beanbag love seat with fins. And old man Cedric has sent back all the mermaid costumes, except one. And we've canceled all the lumber, and I got Harold here to cancel the 15 truckloads of cement. I make it like I'm going to do a boat thing.
Uncle Red.
What do you want? What do you want?
Well, you didn't say cancel the 15 truckloads of cement. You didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
No,
yes,
no.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
No, what you said was... I got to cancel those truckloads of cement.
Well, you better hurry, Harold, because once they get here...
They're here. There's just 15 truckloads of cement. I said have a chess club.
Garth Harble here, Animal Control, with another feature on controlling your animals. And speaking of animals, come on in here, Red.
Hey, what happened to your ear there, Garth?
Oh, nothing serious. You know, Red, they say chickens can't fly, but they sure can jump. Wow. You ever been pecked in the ear, Red?
Not by a chicken.
Ooh. You know, Red, 19 years, 11 months, and 2 days, and I'm retired.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna fax a picture of my butt to my boss, and he can kiss it. Okay, today we're talking about controlling skunks.
All right, so today we're talking about controlling skunks.
You just said that, Red.
Okay, all right, go.
All right, now, never try to catch a skunk with your bare hands, because they got very sharp teeth, and they'll clamp down on your Achilles tendon, and boy, you're there for the day. Now, you gotta use a trap. And make sure it's a proper trap. Don't try to lasso them or scoop them into a big green garbage bag or startle them into having a heart attack. Boo! Because they'll just... Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And trust me, I know. That's right. And it's almost impossible to avoid getting squirted. See? No. So make sure that it's a proper trap. Now, a proper trap will put the tail down.
Oh.
And that pretty much puts them right out of business.
Right, I see. Right.
And then you just take them someplace, say, like your boss's house, and let them go.
Oh. Okay, well, why don't you tell our viewers, how can they tell if they have a skunk around their place?
Really, Red? Well, say your nose falls off, Red.
Oh, I see.
Then you look for holes around the foundation of your building.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like that there? Like that hole you got right there by your house there.
Pretty much exactly like that, Red.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Another super day.
Hi, Ranger Gourd again. You know, some people ask me, does living alone in a forest for 16 years drive you crazy? No. Not if you find ways to keep yourself busy. Fooled ya!
Welcome to Harold's Handicrafts, where crafty hands make handicrafts. Okay, today, let's weave a wool blanket. Now, if you can tie a knot, you can weave a wool blanket. If you can't tie a knot, well, then you probably majored in film or something. Okay. So, first, as always, step one. All right. You gotta find a stick, and then... Yes, and then step two, you take the wool and you wrap it around the stick, and as I said, you just tie yourself a knot, and You tie a knot, and that will be the beginning of the origin of the wool blanket. Then you can make one of these. Now, what you do from this point is you simply have to tie all the threads together in a weave-like pattern. And then you just giddy up. You take them and you tie them together, and then they're back and forth, back and forth. And there you go. You've created your very own wool blanket. Remove the stick, and you've created a pioneer-like blanket from the authentic wool right on down to the authentic label. Oh, boy. That's just a touch I like to add myself, that's all. Okay, well, the best part is you created it yourself. Quite an accomplishment if all you have to do is tie wool onto a knot.
Yeah, how about pulling wool over people's eyes, Harold?
Uncle Red tried to make one, and he couldn't even do it.
Well, sure enough, there's 15 cement trucks out there, and they're not full of concrete. They're full of quick-drying concrete.
In 2 hours, it's going to be harder than Moose Thompson's forehead.
So I went over to the drivers, and I said, hey, look, we made a mistake. We can't take the concrete. You guys can take it back. Would that be all right? I thought they'd be upset. But they laughed. Didn't they laugh, Harold?
Oh, they laughed.
Sure. Yeah, they laughed like that. So then we laughed. We laughed. But then we stopped laughing.
But not them. They kept on laughing.
And I figured out why. See? If we don't take the concrete and it hardens in those trucks, we have to pay for the concrete and new trucks. Now, a lot of men, when they see a problem like this, they try to come up with a solution. But I prefer to figure out whose fault it is and then let them take care of it. Hey, handyman, this here is a piece of copper pipe. You connect that by putting some solder on there with a torch. Technique doesn't work so well with the plastic pipe. Well, with all that cement lying around, we're going to use this week's Adventures with Bill to do something with some concrete. Bill had this idea of making a concrete coffee table, and the first thing he has to make, of course, is the form for it. So this is our version of Peter, Paul, and Mary. Oh, if I had a headache. Oh, you're fine, Harold. Get up. Anyway, so he wants to cut that. It's kind of got the electric chainsaw there, an interesting tool, and I'm a little bit cautious about it. I think, Bill, here's something to you safety-conscious people. Here's something not to do, all right? Don't get up on top of the wood unless you're sure it can support you. Now, what happens is the blade started digging into the ground, and the arrow was wrapped around the cord there, and the way I didn't understand how this was helping us build it. What are you guys exactly, what is this doing? Then I'm thinking maybe they changed their mind. They're going to build a theme park, and this is going to be the main ride. So I say, hey, boys, ride's over. I bet you $10 Harold wants to go again. Stay tuned, and I'll be up to my elbows in you know what. Well, Harold and I managed to get the form done ourselves and just waiting for Bill to come back with the cement. Wow. Well, I'm impressed. Boy, that credit card is working down at the rental store, obviously. So we got the shovels there, and the cement's going to come down there. And, oh, I see. Okay, we're going to get it with the shovel. I'm not sure Bill's completely aware of how the equipment works on this thing. There we go. All right, something's starting to happen. And what we're going to do is we're going to just carry it by shovel over. I would have thought a wheelbarrow might have. Oh, well, that's just me. Anyway, no, that's fine. All right. It's amazing how heavy that stuff is. There's a lot of water in that, and I think it's the stone and the sand and the. Oh boy, slower now. You may want to slow that. Just back that off. Okay, that's fine. No, that's good now. All right, we got it. We're fine. We'll get that off. No, we're fine. We're good. Get that, Harold. Maybe a bigger shovel might have been a plan there. Oh boy, can you not? Does not have a dimmer on that? There's a dimmer right there. Okay, all right, we're fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, bigger shovel. There we go. Wow, that is heavy. Wow. And then we got the idea that we did kind of a bucket brigade thing. And some of the earlier Swiss Family Robinson specials. Oh boy, that's not Harold. You're supposed to be. I don't think Harold totally understands the point of cooperation. Of course, that's obvious every episode. What's Bill doing? Oh. Sorry, Bill. And we hadn't noticed that. We were kind of tied up, and we were kind of dumping the cement apparently right on Bill there. You know, you can only watch so many I Love Lucy's. It starts to rub off. Anyway, we got our table done, and then we heard something coming from deep, and we realized, oh, by golly, Bill's stuck inside. Bill, we have cemented Bill in there. We cemented our, oh, boy. Oh, good. That was good. That was a good move. Yeah, he's fine. That's great. Well, there we go. Bill has a table. I like it.
Howdy. This is Ranger Gourd reminding you where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's fire, there's Ranger Gourd. And where there's Ranger Gourd, there's... nothing. Nobody. Nothing. Oh, no. Oh, my toilet.
Well, now, who would have thought you could have so much fun with concrete? Concrete beach, concrete hedge, concrete pets. Harold, have you finished building that wooden form to pour your outdoor chessboard?
Finished hammering the last nail not but 5 minutes ago. All I gotta do now is pour the concrete.
Yeah, well, we saved you the last truckload.
1 truckload's left? Well, I need 6 just for the chessboard, another 3 for the players.
Well, then, I guess we're going to have to order another 15 truckloads for tomorrow.
I got dibs in the first 5.
How did that concrete skateboard ramp turn out?
Not good.
No?
No. It's really hard to get cement to flow uphill.
Yeah.
You know... Oh. What I learned, though, is I think I should pour it from the top next time.
Yeah.
Squeal of the possum, it's meeting time.
Yeah, where you go, Harold?
Alrighty.
I'll be down in about 20 minutes, I think.
I gotta be there about then.
Wow.
I'm on my way.
All right, then go. All right, where you go. Off you go, then. Off you go. And bang, off you go. There we go. Off you go.
Ben
bang.
Johnson and the seniors tour.
Well, if my wife is watching, I'll be coming straight home after the meeting, and I'm going to be bringing 2 gas cans full of cement. Going to have matching headstones, dear. I'll be no lead, you'll be premium. For the rest of you, thanks for watching on behalf of myself and Flash. Until we meet again, keep your stick on the ice.